Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the daily read for the weekend of Saturday the 24th and Sunday the 25th, can you believe it, of October 2020. Hope you're well, thank you for joining me. Welcome if this is your first time, welcome back if it's not. Major Arcana reading, giving it one more little shuffle. Let's see what we see. Sorry, I need one more. Okay, that's the cup. Okay, Magician in the reverse. I'll work out what to do with the lighting at some point. Temperance in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Fool in reverse. Everything's shuffled. One more. If the next one comes out upright, I'm taking it. If the next one comes out in reverse, I'm turning them all upright. World in reverse. Okay. Right, they're all coming up right. I'm not. No. Okay. Be interesting to see if I do another one, how that comes out. Okay, Magician, Temperance, Hermit, Fool, World. Yeah, I can't help thinking they were all in the reverse though, you know. If there was only one of them had come out in the upright, I would have... What do you think? What would you do? I'm scratching that. I'm going to shuffle again. I'll tell you what. No, never mind. I'm going to shuffle again. And I'm going to do a sort of full floor shuffle, so to speak. Discombobulating. I'm not going to chat while I'm doing this because it scatters my energy like autumn leaves. And the autumn leaves, if they're scattered, never get to break down and become soil for new things to grow. Okay, let's try that again. Emperor in the reverse. Justice. The Hierophant. Hanged Man in the reverse. Moon in the reverse. Okay. Well, I'm keeping those reversals, obviously, because we've got 3 in the reverse, 2 in the upright. Okay, Emperor in the reverse. Absent or malignant authority. Bad dad. Hierophant, the high priest. Il Papa, the Pope. Spiritual authority in the world. What is right and wrong? What is true and not true? What is good and not good? More to the point. I mean, right and wrong can be dealt with in the courts by justice. The Hierophant is about good and not good. And we have bad dad. Okay. mad dad gone mad. Too much power had. It just strikes me there are some, oh my God, a beautiful night outside. There are some fathers who go wrong, not because they don't have power, but because they're scared of it, because they got so much of it. They got more of it than they can handle. And it kind of tips them over the edge. That's the feeling I'm getting from this Emperor in reverse today. This is not malignancy so much, it's uncontainable. So it's all, it's the feeling you get when there's just so much that you just go, oh fuck it, and you just like upend. So excuse my language. Sorry, it's the most beautiful evening. You don't need to know that. Excuse me. It is just such rubbish, isn't it? It's one of those days I'm all discombobulated. No, I'm not discombobulated. I'm just, this energy is so big. There's so much going on. It's difficult to contain, which is kind of what I was saying about the Emperor here. This is when it's just gone over the edge. It's gone over the edge. But there are attempts and there are energies around trying to pull this back in. The Hierophant and Justice right next to each other, the only two cards in the upright. So not only do we have in the Hierophant what is good and what is not good, because those are the secrets of each soul, what is good and what is not good. And we all have the choice to do what is good and what is not good. And we all know, you know, when they say you have to teach children the difference between right and wrong, you don't. What you have to do is teach them the consequences. Because children know. They know. I mean, you see them. You see little toddlers doing things, and they know they shouldn't be doing it, but they're doing it. And it's the consequences that they need to be taught by adults. So good and not good in the Hierophant, right and wrong in Justice. And our justice systems are not sent down by God. You know, we made them, we make the laws, and we follow them by consent. We all consent to follow them. And you know, the consequences for not following them are made by us as well. The prisons and the various sort of legal punishments that can be that people can be submitted to if they're found to have done wrong. So it's all made by us. This is all made by us. But if the authority to make it has kind of gone rotten, basically, and it's gone rotten because there's too much of it. It's like this mad kind of end of the Roman Empire sort of feel where everyone's just gone nuts, basically. Anything goes, any rule is there to be broken, any convention is there to be mocked, any tradition is there to be overturned. It's a kind of orgy of destruction, but primarily self-destruction here. But who gets taken down with this? This is a bloody problem. Okay. Hangman in the reverse. So not a million miles, I have to say, away from the moon in reverse. The moon is stuff that is hidden for a while. Yeah, I mean, here it's depicted with the clouds coming and going. Oh, sorry about the light. Coming and going over it. But it comes and goes in and of itself. You see it and then it's gone. You see it and it's gone. So there's, and the tides that govern, that are governed by the moon. They come and they go. There's stuff washing in, washing out. And there's a washy out here. There's a washy out with, and it's not controlled. It's not controlled. The tidal system is beautiful. It washes this way and then it washes that way. It brings this and then it takes it away, and it's nice and gentle, nice and regular. But it's in the reverse, so it's all kind of like crash up here and then draining down there. It's just not regular. It's not controlled. It's not structured. It's lost the structure. There's a kind of, a bit like my energy in this meeting, it's all a bit like, it's just also kind of like coming out. And Hangman in the reverse, you know, what has been held back, what has been held in, what has been considered is just, that's the feeling I'm getting from this. And these two sensible people, these two sensible energies, Justice and the Hierophant, sitting in the middle of it all as the only kind of mediating factors, but extremely powerful mediating factors. That sword may take a long time to fall, but it never misses. Never. Especially when right and wrong are mediated by and filtered through good and not good. This is extremely powerful energy. All that is reigning in this unholy mess of bad dad. In the run up to this full moon, this full moon is really going to be like a horror show, man. Halloween. Like, what's going to be real and what's going to be joking in terms of the horror show. Devil in reverse. Well, that's good. That's good. That's the first kind of, that is hope. That is real hope. That is, I mean, we talked about with the Hangman in reverse, all this stuff that's been kind of held in and held back and subdued and all of this suddenly just going and coming out. Wonderful. Devil in reverse. Let it out. Let it out. Turn it on its head and let those septic hooks drop out. You know, how much of our suffering do we do to ourselves? That's what the devil is. It's the suffering we bring upon ourselves and that we hold dear. It's a very strange thing I've noticed over the years. Very, very strange. You get these people who complain about their life. I've got this problem, I've got this problem. And then you say to them, well, you could, and you propose a solution or a possible, not even a solution, but just a suggestion as to like some ameliorating factor for this problem that they've got. And they're like, oh, no. Oh, no, I tried that, it didn't work. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, no, I can't do that. It's like block. Ooh, I'm an artist. We bring it on ourselves. We hold it dear. And I have really come to believe that what that is about people coming to identify themselves with their own pain, with their own problems, their own suffering. And that if they were not suffering, if they were not in pain, if they did not have problems, they don't know who they would be. And they would maybe lose some traction, lose some bargaining power. Because the way that this pain is held onto, and this is what the Devil card is about, that's one interpretation of the Devil card. There's also addiction in there, which is kind of a similar thing. But there's this sense, I'm sure we've all come across people like this sense wherein the problem is cherished, like, oh, my little problem. Because if you give that up, how are you going to get anyone to A, take any notice of you, B, have any kind of emotional feel for you and feel sorry for you, and C, maybe be successfully duped into basically doing what you bloody well want because you have any problem. Let it out, let it go, let it go. Like, release the investment, pull your investment out of problems, out of misery, out of suffering. I mean, there's no great suffering on the table here apart from the suffering in the devil. And he's on his head today. So I'm bookending this. We've got the Emperor on his head. In the middle, we have these two very strong, not parental necessarily, because it's not the High Priestess and the High Priest, but there's a very strong sense of boundaries here, both moral and legal boundaries in the upright here. Then we've got this kind of sloshing out, and it's like, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I did that. So what? What are you going to do about it? It's that kind of a feeling. Bad dad. And then this reversal, fantastic, letting go of this toxic power of suffering, power of pain, and victimhood. That's what this is. The end of it. The end of it. Because that kind of shenanigans does not get past these two. Right, folks, sorry it's been a bit of a that's the energy of the weekend. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll see you again for another reading. Namaste.